Hello traders, welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis and this is going to be my weekend report. And first I want to talk about what's going on with Daily FX. This is where my long running thread has been, and these videos are a complement to that thread. But for some reason it looks like FXCM has done away with the threads. I was able to post on Friday, but then this is the message I'm getting now, that I no longer have access to the pages. It looks like all the threads from everybody that has been posting have just been suddenly taken down from the site. So I'm not sure if this is a temporary thing. They certainly haven't given us any notice, but we'll see. So that's a sad thing. If we will no longer be able to post our threads there, we may have to look for another site. Now let's get on to what's going on in the markets. First of all, look at stocks. Very ugly week last week in stocks. I had noticed this low right here as a line in the sand that we need to see price stay above. Well, we broke through that on Friday and finished well below it. This now establishes a lower low to go along with a lower high, so this gives us a new little short trend to the downside on stocks. And the real question mark here is what's going to happen on Wednesday when the Federal Reserve announces their rate increase. Now, everyone thinks they're going to raise rates, but the last time everybody thought they were going to raise rates, they didn't raise rates, and it caused a lot of havoc in the markets. And most likely it will cause havoc either way they go, but we'll just have to wait until that happens and see how the market reacts. As far as the currencies go, on Friday it was an ugly day for all especially the commodity currencies. New Zealand, Canadian, Aussie all got hit really hard. These were the percentages that they were down on the day. Yen was very strong. That means that people are moving their money to safety when the yen is strong. Then we look at my current strong week rankings. Canada remains just in a very bearish looking charts. This is all to do with the price of oil. A lot of people predicting that oil is going to take another big step lower, and that is weighing heavy on the Canadian dollar. The Aussie and New Zealand had been looking better, but now they seem to be rolling over again too. So we'll watch for the. I'm watching for all the commodity currencies probably to take a step back from here. Now let's look at some actual currency pairs. Okay, we got the euro US dollar here, and this thing's been in an uproar since we had this big candle up, and then we got right up here to the 200 moving average, and it stopped. So right now, I have a small exploratory position in here, which with a stop just above the 200. So if it stays below that, I'll stay in this trade. But I'm looking for that to hold and possibly see prices move lower. If we probably won't see a lot of action until after the Wednesday's Fed announcement, and so this thing could move rapidly in either direction. So if you have any real close stops, they'll probably get triggered regardless of which way you have your which way the price finishes. So you'll have to keep that in mind come Wednesday. But right now, it looks like price stopped here at the 200. We'll just have to wait to see if that holds. Now let's look at the Aussie US dollar. This looked like it was really going to start breaking up higher, and it stopped here. You get that doji candle, and then a couple down days, couple up days, and then back down we go. This was Friday's candle right here, and we're stopping right at the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. And if that holds, you could see prices move higher, but you can see in early trading here on Sunday evening, it's not looking too good yet for this pair. So we could possibly see this move lower, especially if the dollar rallies on the Fed announcement on Wednesday. Now let's look at the Euro Aussie. Now here, I actually noted a possible short-term trade here. on Wednesday, and it actually paid off. If you'd gotten in right here, you could have rode this for the following day, and you could have made a quick 250 pips, but it stopped right there at the 34-day moving average, and then the following day it retraced and went back up the other way. So when you see a big down candle and then a retracement the next day, there's usually continuation in the last candle. So I would expect this to continue to move up from here. So right now it's looking like Aussie is the weakest of the three currencies I normally play, and Euro and US dollar are a little bit stronger, although they're not particularly strong at this point. Now, a trade that I've been in for a while, long-term trade, is the US dollar, Canadian dollar. And as you can see, last week, big up move, and it looks to be continuing. Matter of fact, if we look at it on the weekly, let's see here. Yeah, let's look at a weekly chart on this. And you can see we just had a big up candle last week. And that came after a bit of a consolidation here. So normally when you see a big up candle, we might get a little bit of a pullback during early part of the week, but I would expect this to continue up. Nothing here suggests that this is an ending move. I would expect this thing to continue to move up, but it's very extended here. So if you do try getting in right now, you just have to be prepared that it could easily pull back 300 or 400 pips and not disturb this uptrend at all. So anyway, that's what I got for you. Hopefully you will still have a thread that we can continue to communicate. I may be looking at babypips.com, and we'll go on from there. So everyone have a good week. Talk to you later.